A heart without a soul cannot beat. A heart that cannot beat turns to ice. The ice hides what once was until the soul comes calling again to awaken what lies beneath the frost.
So, last time we concluded the vicious fight between the Cloud Veils, the Sabertooths, and the Nuntan. It was time for Thicket to make a imperative decision. Who will he join with? And in the end, he decided... well, at first the Sabertooths, but that didn't really work out. He actually ended up having to run. So he and Wyatt ran away off into the tundra together. As Thicket has pissed off his people, most likely mildly perturbed this. Excuse me, I had to burp there. Possibly mildly perturbed the Sabertooths. And
the Cloud Veils are just their own thing entirely.
And we all fucking hate the Cloud Veils.
Elizabeth.
I never trusted Elizabeth again.
You trusted her in the first place? I know. You never trust her, man.
She was like too happy about us killing her children.
I have to admit, I love how much you hate Elizabeth now. It's really funny. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Currently, Thicket and Wyatt are running away as Chief Bravewalker seems to not be giving chase right now. And while that's happening, why don't we spin on over to the one and only Bastion Parker, who we haven't heard from in a little bit, but if you'll remember, the last we saw of Bastion, she had just woken up from her little brain adventure, and had managed to come across Dawncaller. And Dawncaller had, upon sighting Bastion, run up, given her a great big bear hug, and said, Bastion, I think my father's gone mad. He's going to kill us all. So that's where we're going to pick up.
That's really where we left that episode, huh?
It really is. So, Bastion, how do you respond to that statement?
What are you talking about?
What? I suppose I've got a little explaining to do. Are you hungry?
Just a hair.
I've got some...
Yes, but not so hungry that I don't want the explanation.
Well, you'll get the explanation, but there's food. Yeah, there's food here, and it's warm. So eat something, please. She walks you over to her little campsite, and there is in fact a small pot of beans boiling over the fire.
Bastion will take some beans.
You take some beans. Do you try the beans?
Presumably, I would try and eat the beans.
You attempt to
Though
eat
this
the
feels
beans.
like a threat.
And they are incredibly hot beans, though it seems the chill winter air has certainly cooled them down quite rapidly. They taste fairly bland, to be honest. That is, I would say, something you would remember from your past adventures with Dawncaller is that she is no chef. She is no Thub Ug Iman when it comes to the culinary arts or anything else, really. Yeah, who really is Thub Ug Iman? So as you eat your bland beans that taste like they probably don't even have any salt in them, Dawncaller just takes a very deep breath. Okay. So, my father, my father's Chief Brave Walker, as I'm sure you've probably assumed at this point.
I do want to know how this has never come up, but I'm willing to let it go for the moment.
Because I left and I was exiled, and then I came back, and I didn't want to make it weird when you were meeting him.
Us, and he sent us to go murder a bird.
Well, yes, but I didn't know he'd gone crazy at that point. Look,
it's still nice to tell someone that you're meeting their father.
Well, right, but I didn't want to make you nervous.
I was already plenty nervous, thank you.
I know, and that just would have made it worse, I think. Okay? Would have made it worse for me, I know that much.
Okay. So,
that part doesn't really matter. Yes, and he's
gone mad and he's killing us all.
Well,
let's get to that part.
I'm getting there. If you'll stop interrupting me, damn it. Look, he's got this ability to sort of see through time, if that makes any sense. He's had it since he was a child. And recently, it seems he's become a little bit more convinced than he should be that some sort of great evil is waking up. And that we are all being lied to. By who? I don't know. He would not say that part. And he is convinced that the only way to save the world is to reunite the Soul of Frost with the remains of an ancient deity hidden within the glacier.
Okay. Lots of words there. I'm going to take this piece by piece.
Yes.
Good news, bad news. Bad news. I told you about Gentil Mattimo.
What? I don't think you have.
You know, it probably didn't come up because at the time we didn't really have time. Yeah. So, do you remember how I did that run with my crew to go get soil?
Yes.
Yeah. So, one night we were camping in our snowmobile, and suddenly, this French bastard with a mask shows up saying they're Jean.
Hold on, what does French mean?
It's a word we've come up for.
I see. All right.
Them, because they're entirely indescribable otherwise.
I see. All right. French, the indescribable adjective. I'm sorry, that was too much humor for the situation. Go on.
They appeared in the snowmobile.
Okay.
Like literally materialized, gave us some riddles, said they'd see us again, and then disappeared. And we were like, oh, that's a kind of weird one-off situation. And then when we went to go fight that cult of wind, they popped up again. I don't remember what specifically they had to say. I remember it was eerie and I didn't love it. But then you were dying and there was a lot going on, so it didn't feel
Right.
relevant to mention. And then we left. And then we went into the Hollow Forest, and suddenly there they were again. They took Morgrim, actually. I don't know where she is. Hope she's well.
Oh, I thought she
they
died
said-
in the forest. That's what the scouts had told us. That she just never came back out.
She did never come back out. I just don't know where Gentique sent her.
I see.
But that's here's the thing. Gentique mentioned something about an awakening, and we had to stop an awakening. But wouldn't mention an awakening of what or how to avoid awakening it. And I'm honestly not sure if killing the bird helped stop the awakening or helped kickstart the awakening. Either way, not good. And remember when I said I had good news? I lied, there's none.
Right. Okay. Well, good news, bad news. Good news. If you can call it that, I have no idea what in the hell is you're talking about with this
Yeah, that's
John
probably
fella.
bad news, actually.
We'll call it mediocre news, I suppose.
Okay.
Good news. Your friends, to my knowledge, are currently alive.
That is good news. It's been a few days since I got a message.
Yes, and they, last I'd heard, they had been kind of captured by the Sabertooth. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think. I don't know. The scouts weren't really able to tell what was going on. But
It would be better news if they had. Bastion's gonna dig in her bag and pull out the parlay token. This.
that probably would be helpful.
I'm gonna
But,
put it back in my bag.
So slightly more mediocre news. When they were taken, the carcass of the cutty wren was left behind, and my father's people retrieved it.
Oh.
Bad news, I believe. Yes, you're killing the cutty wren. It's likely made things worse.
Morgan was right about the fucking bird and your dad. Sorry.
I believe he plans on using it somehow. I don't know.
How? What do you do with a giant bird corpse?
I don't know, but there's a lot of ancient rites and rituals associated with the heart that only my father knows.
What is your Is this the time thing? How?
This is... The chiefs of the RNA have passed down their secrets generation after generation after generation, and they keep it entirely to the chiefs.
You don't have a sibling who's next in line who maybe
I
knows
have no
everything?
siblings at all.
Well, I
And
knew that
also,
you didn't have the information.
We don't do, that whole what's it called? With the next in line thing. We don't do a line of succession. We vote. We vote on our
You
chief.
vote.
Aye.
That's nice.
We're
Democracy is
democratic.
nice.
Aye.
It would be better if it didn't mean that your father was currently...
Well, yes, but he has, in his defense, done quite well for us over the years.
You're right, there's no way that the voters of the Republic could have assumed that this mental breakdown would occur.
No, well, that's the thing, though, is I've seen my father break down before. And it's not like this.
What do you mean
He's
it's not like this?
But he really loses it. His emotions tend to run high.
Hmm.
And he is very, very eerily calm right now.
So what?
Either this is a worse break than I've ever seen, or he has fully convinced himself that this is the right course of action.
Truthfully, I'm not sure which of those is more dangerous.
Neither do I. But I only know this because he revealed his plans to his inner circle, which I was in, and all of them are with him.
Right. Which leads us back to he wants to put the heart in a deity?
He wants to reunite the soul with the heart. And so, have you heard our rhyme about the soul of frost?
It's been a bloody long time.
So it's all right. It goes like it sort of tells the story a little bit of, to a certain extent. It's very watered down, but a heart without a soul cannot beat. A heart that cannot beat turns to ice. The ice hides what once was until the soul comes calling again to awaken what lies beneath the frost. The soul was disconnected from the heart. Heart froze. And now the soul is out again. So it's calling to the heart.
Why were they disconnected? Do we know that?
I don't. This is... The scary part is that this... The heart of ice... How to put this? There is no history. It's not even that like there's a history that's been forgotten or something. It's like that portion of knowledge has just been completely scrubbed from reality.
Well,
It's as if when I speak to people and when I go through our old records and all of that, there's just a sheer disconnect of when there was and was not a glacier. And there's never a mention of this deity that my father says is trapped within it.
So he's just seen the future, and he sees it in the future?
I don't know. I think he must see it in the future. He might also see it in the past. His time sense has gotten very strange, I guess. I suppose when I speak to when I've spoken to his advisors about it, they've said that he's been gazing through time a lot more recently, and I don't know. This is all very stressful. I won't lie. It's all very stressful.
I don't blame you.
I believe... I don't know what I believe. What I do believe is that my father is going to do something terrible. Or at least he's going to try. And that your friends are in extreme danger. Or... honestly, the worst case scenario would be if Thicket were to side with my father and just give him the soul. Because then there would be no opposition, no nothing. Because frankly, the Sabertooth don't hold a candle to the power of my father and his people.
Cool. So we need to find Thicket.
We need to find Thicket, and we need to find a way to destroy the Soul of Frost.
I don't suppose we know any experts who might know. Your father was the expert we consulted, and that's gone super well.
Right.
Okay. We have to find Thicket.
Right.
Find Thicket. Where?
Luckily, I might be able to get us some information on that.
Might?
Well, like I said, my father's inner circle is all in on his plan. But not all of the RNA are. I have made some others aware who I trust, and one of them is in the scouting parties responsible for tracking the movements of your people. I accepted the responsibility of coming to you and bringing you to our point of view, as in my father's point of view. Because
So you're supposed to be here to brainwash me into giving the heart the soul.
Sort of. More like, how to put this? And she sort of she leans over, puts her forehead in her hands, takes a deep breath, sits back up. My father understands how important you are to me, and he wants you to be on our side so that I don't have to kill you.
Oh.
Also, he likes you.
Is it bad that I'm kind of happy your dad likes me, even though your dad is trying to kill everyone?
I think it's a lot of mixed emotions, to be honest.
That's fair. I think mixed emotions are gonna cover it.
Probably
the best.
Little bit.
Okay. Right. Thicket.
Right. So, my hope is that possibly in the morning we can have some information. Maybe. Last I was told, there was to be a meeting between the Nontan and the Sabretooth that were holding Thicket and Wyatt captive. Thub was released, by the way. They just let him go.
Good?
They just let him go.
So they're just kind of out somewhere?
I guess so. None of the scouts on Thub are reporting to me, so I frankly don't know what they're doing. But they were pushed. They were pushed in the direction of Rock. But
that's a problem for later. That's a problem for after we find Thicket and
right.
Wyatt.
I think they come first. Because frankly, look, I don't even know if Thicket will be alive in the morning. Because if he doesn't side with my father, there is a strong chance that he will be dead. Very dead.
Awesome. So we need Thicket or Thicket's corpse as soon as possible.
Well, yes. Assuming Thicket's corpse would still have the Soul of Frost in it, which it very well might not if my father kills him and rips it out of his chest.
It's a fair question.
Right. Unfortunately, this is a question that... Right, this is a question that we can't really answer right now. I know this is a lot that I've just put on you. But I think the best course of action for tonight is for you to eat and for you to get a good night's rest.
You didn't bring any liquor with these beans, did you?
Bastion Parker, who do you take me for? And she pulls out of her bag a very large clay jug.
God's bless you. I'm gonna take that and just take a giant drink.
Oh, you take a big ol' swig, and it is strong. This is like
Excellent.
it is spicy, like spiced. It is a little bit sweet. It burns like hell, but in like a pleasant way, not in like an acetone kind of way. Like it just it's like almost like the best real world comparison I could give it would be like a good spiced rum, but a whiskey. So kind of like a spiced whiskey. So yeah, Bastion, you take a big old swig, and yeah, damn does that hit the spot right now. So other than fighting and killing a giant bird and dealing with the whatever this Jontique fella is, how have you been?
Look at the snow.
You know what? I understand that entirely.
You've never been anywhere without snow, so you don't really know what you're missing.
I suppose that's true. I suppose that is true. Well,
If we survive this, we can hop on a boat and go somewhere where there's not a lick of fucking snow anywhere.
that wouldn't be too bad. I'd like to get somewhere. I've spent 26 years here. I'd like to go somewhere else. It would be nice at least.
Point on a map and I'll find us a boat there.
I'd like that. I think that's a good goal for once we get all this mess dealt with.
Always more mess.
Always more mess. I feel like even if we go somewhere else, we'll run into even more bleeding mess.
No, it's fine. We just have to cut off all of my body parts and just carry my brain around in a jar.
Well, if we did that, then I wouldn't get to look at your pretty little face. And that is not a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Well, then you might just have to put my head in the jar, because the rest of me is riddled with troubles.
Well, I can maybe work with that if we can't figure out a way to calm them troubles. I bet we can pull that off.
Oh, well, you should just listen to my heart. My heart has so many ideas for how to rid me of my issues.
Bastion, you hear in your mind.
And my ideas are quite effective so far, aren't they?
One kidney does not solve the problem.
What?
My heart is commentating.
Oh, I see. I see. And have you been working on any good stories or anything for Imaz?
Oh.
I'd imagine she'd probably be encouraging you to make a song or something.
She's always encouraging songs.
Anything
Whether or
you're
not I
willing to play?
perform them. Maybe when it's all over.
I don't know. I feel like I could use a solid lullaby.
Oh, a lullaby, you say?
Perhaps.
Well, I don't have any of those.
Well, damn.
The left toes, like, the fuck are you doing? I can't play left toe. Dude, what are you doing, man? You're fucking this up! Come on!
Bastion, your left toe starts yelling at you, which is real weird because your left toe has never once spoken to you.
What What is my left toe yelling? What does it want?
Hey, you're fucking this up! You see what she's trying to do right now?
My left toe is very incensed.
Is it now?
What a
What?
sentence.
What is your left toe incensed about, Bastion?
Well, it thinks that I should be.
She leans forward, resting her elbow on one knee and her chin on the back of her hand.
Bolder. It thinks that I should be
I
bolder.
see. Bolder about what? Might I ask?
You know damn well.
Oh, do I? I think I might need you to say it out loud, Bastion Parker.
Do you?
Of course, we could just put a pin on this and come back to it another day, but where's the fun in that? We've got this whole night just to ourselves. Plenty of space for thought.
You know me. I'm always gonna put the pin in it.
She sits back. Now, Emma Mays, why don't you pick me a d20?
Motherfucker. Let me consult the list.
The list ain't gonna do shit.
I know the list isn't gonna do shit. Let's go with 2.
2. Alright. Number 2. Bastion, you see a hint of disappointment in Don Collar's eyes. But you can tell that this was not an unexpected response. Even if her somewhat playful demeanor that she's pulled up has not entirely retracted as she reaches across and grabs the jug out of your hand before taking a very large drink of her own.
You know, you're welcome to say it.
Oh, I could, but where's the fun in that? Gives you a big ol' goofy grin.
Such a jerk.
I know it. You know it. That's why you keep me around. Well, actually. More like why you've somewhat kept me around this time around. Considering you did leave.
I didn't.
You did. I really sucked when you did that. I won't lie.
I know. That's why I don't want to say.
It's alright.
What you
It's
want me
alright.
to say. No,
It's alright.
it's
No,
not
it
alright.
it is alright. There's a lot going on right now, and I'm. At this point, the smile and the playful demeanor have fallen away. I'm sorry. I'm putting too much on you at once right now, and that's not fair. And I understand that this horrid crisis situation is probably not the right time.
There's never
So-
been a right time. It's
Well,
just.
we just need to. If there's never a right time, then maybe we just need to decide that that's okay and go for it anyways.
I just.
That's fine.
I've
That's
never
fine.
been
Let's-
good at this sort of thing.
It's okay. Just I'll drop the conversation. That's enough for tonight, I think. The rest of the beans are yours. I'm going to go to sleep, I think. I've got a sentry on watch, so you can sleep soundly. Good night, Bastion. Bastion Parker. And she heads on over to her little tent that she's made up. You realize at this point you do not have a tent or a bedroll or any camping supplies.
Wait about 20 minutes.
Drinking the whole time, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, drinking the whole time. Before I very sheepishly come over and kind of knock on the tent flap.
She pokes her head out. Yes?
It occurs to me that I don't have camping supplies.
Oh, you don't know? Alright, well... Give me a moment. I would have assumed you would have at this point after all your traveling. She pulls her head back inside. Pokes it back out again a minute later. Well, lucky you. I've got a few extra blankets. And, I might not have an extra tent, but this thing is meant to sleep too anyway, so... It's warm. If you're alright with that, of course.
Yeah.
If it's not the wrong time.
You're never gonna let me live it down, are you?
Nope. She gives you a wink. And lets you into the tent. Where there is, in fact, a second set of blankets laid out. Seems that she's very hastily pushed all of her stuff to the side. I only had one pillow, I'm sorry. So you'll have to be content with, I don't know, the backs of your hands or something.
Yesterday I slept on a rock, so...
You know what,
this is an
that's...
improvement.
Yeah, that... Alright, that makes sense. Alright, get some good rest, and I'll talk to you in the morning, alright?
Yeah.
She just lies down in her little bedroll, pulls the blankets right up, just rolls over, almost immediately starts snoring. Do you also
Did
go to
you
sleep?
watch-
What-
Yes.
Yes.
Did you? I sent you a video earlier today, I think, that was like a skit someone did about why do you keep bringing up my real issues in D&D?
I actually did not watch that. I did not even know you sent me anything today.
It's like, in that case, it was like, why do you keep bringing up my real issues in D&D? And theirs is like mother issues or something, and it's like, this is entirely self-motivated. Can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Clearly, this is something I'm going to have to discuss with my therapist because I can't even make the move. And the fictional girl that I know for a fact is into the fictional character that I play.
Well, what a show we have here.
So anyways,
This is beautiful.
Flipping
Beautiful.
back to Thicket of Riot.
Can we get the right toe in on this as well, or are we just gonna
Oh
just
my
let
God.
it happen?
Actually, yes.
You
Why
said the
don't
left
we?
toe.
Why don't we see what the organs have to say as Bastion dozes off? What do our friends liver and kidney have to say?
Can we
after
do like that?
witnessing
That
this whole affair.
the pirate from SpongeBob, like slack face, like ah.
Absolutely.
The liver is furious.
You've got some liquor in you and you're not putting it to good use. What's all this inhibition? You've got the feelings, just use that liquid luck. I hate to say it, but I agree with the liver on something. You are such a wuss. And
I
no,
think you
I
should
will
do
not
something
let you
if you're
live this down
brave.
either.
Oh.
Kidney, you were not asked your opinion on this. Shush.
Alright. I'll shut the fuck up now.
Hold on. Good.
Kidney is just as much a part of this as we are.
Fine. Yes, fine. Kidney, you may have your opinion.
Kidney just stays quiet.
Oh,
Don't do
Don't be
this.
like
I vouched for you, man.
I am in a body full of children. Oh,
You might want
God,
to
what if we're all
reword that,
children?
pal.
No,
But
oh, no.
out of character, not out of character for 8 points right there.
It really wouldn't be. That's
It
the
would
worst
not
part.
be. That's the fucked up part.
Anyways, Bastion, do you have any responses to this?
What did you want me to do?
Something.
Thank you, very helpful.
I know. Clearly, this is why I should be in charge.
I have no control in the matter. I
I should.
don't know what everyone wants from me. This has been a really bad time. I'm not. I have. Do you know how many friends I had before I came to this continent? 1. And he was killed and became my hands. Okay? That's the sum total of friendships that I had before I met her, and then she and I and we
Trust me, I remember the first time as well, and it was just as painful. If not a little bit more so. I think her flirting might have been a little bit more aggressive back then. I don't understand you,
this
Rain.
person. I don't even know who I am.
Oh, see, that's the issue. You're gonna be someone you're not, baby. Get some more of that rum in ya.
I think you should only do things you're comfortable with, and you're not comfortable yet. Just don't do it.
Fucking boring.
It's not that I don't. I did.
Morally, I unfortunately have to agree with the kidney. However, morals are for losers.
Yeah, you say that, says the left toe.
Sorry, what did my left toe just say?
Yeah, you say that?
Yeah, say that you, or something like that. I don't remember.
He's forgotten what he said.
I'm not worried about what kind of person my left toe came from.
I love the implication that means like multiple toes came from multiple people too.
Oh yes, of course.
That's a little scary.
It's very
You
frightening.
have like 10 personalities for each one. It's like, there's like half of the foot's half of the foot. The other half is the other half.
Anyways,
Anyway,
coming now to Thicket and Wyatt, who are
are
currently...
we running through the snow right now?
Oh yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
running for your goddamn lives.
How far? What is our time difference at this point?
So at this point, Bastion has just right now. Bastion is actually ahead, by a few hours. So, Dawncaller, in theory, is getting information about what has just happened with the battle in the morning.
Okay.
So, Wyatt and Thicket, you are still running for your goddamn lives. You can still see you can still, if you turn around, Wyatt, you can still actually see the RNA maulers following you.
Oh!
Bravewalker himself might not be chasing, but the maulers absolutely are.
Oh, shit.
And they're not even at a full sprint and they're catching up.
Oh.
So what do you
Oh,
do?
wait, have a-
You've got nothing. You don't know where exactly you are. You just know that there is open tundra everywhere.
So, any ideas?
Where's the nearest town again?
You have no idea.
Or which? Oh my gosh, cardinal
have
direction wise.
Absolutely no idea. You were blindfolded.
Fuck. Wyatt just shuts his eyes for a quick second, and he feels Cersei give him nothing, and he points over that way, right in front of him. I think that was the best fucking idea right now.
I'm just gonna keep on following you.
Why don't you roll a d8 for me, Wyatt?
A D8? Oh crap.
roll a D8, yeah.
Slash R1D8. 4.
Understood. Alright.
Alright. And we go the 4-way. Alright? That's what we do.
Alright. Alright, so...
As we're running, I'm open for any ideas, by the way.
Thicket, do you have anything?
I haven't got a damn clue.
A note
Shit.
that you are still sick, that Wyatt is still sickened and slowed as a result.
Oh!
Okay, actually, I do have one idea.
Yeah.
Hang on, I need to check something first. I need to. What is Cranberry's size?
Cranberry is
Is
medium.
it a medium creature? He's medium.
Yes.
Okay. Can small creatures ride medium creatures?
I believe so, yes.
Oh!
Okay. I'm gonna bring out Cranberry.
Okay. You have to stop in order to do that. So you bring out Cranberry, and the RNA are gaining on you.
All right. I'm now going to cast Evolution Surge on Cranberry.
Okay.
So it gains a... God, I don't know which I want to do here. Okay, Cranberry's going to become large.
Okay. Cranberry becomes large.
And then Thicket's going to climb on his back.
Okay.
And I want Cranberry to pick up Wyatt.
Okay. And I believe... Okay, so Cranberry would end up being... Hold on, so Evolution Surge. Does turning him large increase his strength?
No, it doesn't.
Because he would be encumbered by carrying both of you. Because each
However,
of you is
it does
6
say... It does say you can ride your Eidolon without getting in each other's way.
I see.
I interpreted that to mean Thicket would not count for encumbrance.
Hold on, I'm looking. I understand. Okay, so that is about like riding rules. So normally when you're riding something, it only gets 2 actions.
I see.
So that's what that means. You would still
Gotcha.
encumber him as moment.
Okay. Then I would like... Could I change which evolution surge choice I made then?
Sure.
I instead want it to be a 20-foot status bonus to Cranberry speed.
Okay.
And he will be picking up Wyatt.
All right. Wyatt, you feel your feet being taken out from under you as Cranberry just scoops you up into his big, warm, rocky arms.
I'm gonna fucking puke again.
Right, don't puke
Roll
on
a
the big
fortitude
rock
save.
monster.
What?
Roll a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nah.
What was that? No. I didn't even see what I got, but I
23.
seriously doubt I got... no.
Whatever this illness is, oh, it's bad.
This is a metaphysical one, guys. A metaphysical illness.
So, as Cranberry continues booking it along, Thicket, you're doing your best to keep up. Unfortunately, that still is... Well, you know what? Actually, Thicket, with you keeping up and keeping pace with Cranberry, you are able to actually, seemingly, you don't gain any distance, but the RNA don't seem to be gaining any distance on you either.
Okay, that's good at least.
So what are you doing now that you're just running?
Oh, that's a great question. Okay. I'd like to try and recall knowledge.
Okay.
I want to know if I'm a creature being chased through the tundra, how would I hide from a predator?
That would be a survival check.
Yes, survival check.
Come on, you grew up in this place, damn it.
28.
Okay. You try your best to pull on all of that knowledge you learned from the hunters as a child. And the snow is really the basic tool that everything on Salter knows how to use. So there must be something you can do with the snow.
No, okay.
Make a snowman. Don't do that. ignore the out of character voice.
I'm having an idea. Okay. I'd like to pull out the cooperative waffles
Okay.
What?
that I've had for like, I think since the start of this campaign.
No, you made those waffles, I think. Oh, no. You bought those from Krokotuk.
I did.
Yeah, you've had those a while.
All right. I'm gonna try to get half of them into Wyatt's mouth.
What?
Okay.
What
Wyatt,
did they do?
You watch as Thicket pulls from his bag, runs panting up behind you as Cranberry has you slung over his shoulder in a fireman carry, and you see Thicket just holding half a waffle out to you.
Oh, what the fuck is... Oh!
Eat it.
Can I wait?
Why
Can
I originally pictured this as like a Lady and the Tramp thing where he had half the water in his mouth.
Oh my gosh.
That would be hilarious. So what was your question, Colby?
Now I'm going to yell to him, "Follow my lead," and then okay. I want Cranberry to gently toss Wyatt forward.
Okay.
Deadly.
Make a cranberry lore check.
Don't fucking kill him. 23.
Cranberry gives him a gentle ginger toss. Actually, even causing you, Wyatt, you spin through the air a few times and land on your feet.
A perfect fucking spiral. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna fucking puke.
And then Thicket will actually tackle Wyatt.
Okay,
Oh, I'm
Wyatt,
gonna-
do you allow yourself to be tackled?
I don't think I have a choice. I am being tackled by someone literally 3 times my size.
All right, Thicket, you just dive over Wyatt and just straight into the snow.
Okay. Now what I want to happen is... Sorry, I just sounded confused.
God damn it.
I would like Cranberry to use Gouging Claw on the snow.
Interesting.
Here's what I want to happen. I want Cranberry to create a smoke screen of snow that will then bury Wyatt and Thicket.
Okay, why don't you make an attack roll with that? Actually, you know what? I would also say, since Gouging Claw has to target a creature, I would say that would probably be more of a secondary attack type of deal. Maybe?
Okay.
Primary or secondary attack type of deal?
Works for me. 15.
15. Okay. As you tackle Wyatt into the snow, you telepathically communicate your plan to Cranberry, who, without making a sound or even visually acknowledging or anything, just, Wyatt, you watch with what little you can see through Thicket's armpit. You watch as Cranberry just whips around, takes one of his arms, which just gets wreathed in this blue flame, and just whoosh, sweeps it across the snow behind him, putting up this just cloud of snow as the arm goes through the snow itself, vaporizes and then almost immediately crystallizes back up into full-blown snowfall.
Oh my gosh.
Do you recall Cranberry?
I don't think so. Not yet.
You leave him out.
Because I just want to double check how Manifest Eidolon works exactly. Okay. I'm going to have Cranberry keep going in the direction we were going.
Interesting.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay. All right. So you have Cranberry keep on going, and why don't I go ahead and roll some stealth checks for you there?
Yeah, and because we did the cooperative waffles...
That does nothing because you're not an expert in stealth.
Son of a bitch. All right, well...
You are, in fact, untrained in stealth.
Oh, well. I tried.
And also, I don't want to be that guy, but if you're sickened, are you allowed to eat?
You are not.
Yeah.
Just vomit it back out.
Vomited it back out.
Actually, in that case, why don't we get a fortitude save from Wyatt as well?
The vomit, the waffles.
We'll see how this affects your hiding ability.
Shut the fuck up, please. Did I roll that?
You did.
What did I get? I can't see.
You get a 20.
Okay, I got a 20.
Okay. So
Oh,
So Wyatt, you feel the vomit coming up, and you just nope, not now. You just stuff it back down. You just like, you know that you cannot swallow this waffle in your mouth, and you're just trying your best to like, it's like turning to horrible, gross mush, and you're just trying your best to keep it like not like from leaving your mouth. And especially as snow begins to get into your eyes, Thicket, you can feel Wyatt's chest and stomachs like just you can feel
Don't you fucking dare!
If I, right before I do it, right before I'm about to puke, am I allowed to, hold on, this is really stupid, but as I'm about to give away my position, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're about to projectile vomit directly into the sky.
Is it possible for me to, like, kill myself with eject soul so I don't vomit?
What a statement! I truly...
Am I allowed to, like, temporarily just, like, unconscious my body and just not puke?
Sorry, I need a sec to process this request.
Because if I critical fail eject soul, my body just becomes stunned. And I can just move my body. I move my soul out, you know?
Right, but your body still acts like it normally would. Since this is a natural reflex, I would say that would not stop you from vomiting.
Alright,
but
okay.
You do manage to just push it down. You push it down for now.
Okay.
And you hear Thicket, you hear the RNA speaking in Nantan saying, "They tried to put up a smoke screen. Fools. Don't they know they've got a giant flaming beast following them?" And you hear the crunching of snow as the RNA maulers run right past you. You believe they have gone.
Once Cranberry approaches that 100-foot limit away from me, I think that's when he's going to collapse into the snow and dissipate.
Cranberry does just that. And you don't hear anything. Wyatt, you don't currently see anything.
Can I feel any movement in the snow? Like any vibrations from them?
You should go ahead and make a survival check.
Oof. 13.
13. You don't feel anything, but you also know that your people are quite good at hiding those vibrations.
I can't tell if they're gone, but I think we lost them. At least
I can check
a little bit.
if you want.
Just give a quick peek-see. I haven't felt anything.
Can I inject my own soul and peek out from a hiding spot, please?
Yes, you can.
And I just go limp, and I will fly up 60 feet.
Wait.
As Wyatt ejects his soul, Thicket, you just hear, and you feel something horrible and warm just slide all down your front as Wyatt has vomited all over your front. Wyatt,
Well,
you are no
that's-
longer sickened.
Oh!
Horrific.
Oh my
So, Wyatt, as you poof, push yourself up into the sky, you look around, and you can just barely see the maulers disappearing over the horizon. You turn back around towards where you think he came from. You don't see Bravewalker or any signs of the battle.
Interesting, okay. I after one round return.
All right.
Oh, I feel a lot better actually. It seems like they're fucking gone. Oh, Cersei's tits, I feel so awful right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, I fucking puked all over you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. It's alright, it'll wash off.
Will it though?
No, it won't.
I got prestidigitate tomorrow, it's fine.
I like that you have prestidigitation tomorrow. So
Yeah, not today, yeah.
Yay, he's gonna just live like this.
Alright, so we're gonna fucking lie here for like the next 3 hours or what?
Yeah, let's get up. I needed a minute to catch me breath.
Alright.
All right. So you stand up. And yeah, Thicket, the vomit just freezes to your chest.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ooh.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's great.
And then, like, certain portions of it start to melt again because of the cranberry in your chest. And then it freezes again because of the soul of frost. And it melts again. It freezes again.
This is awful. Can I try like wiping that off?
Yes. You get it off, but the smell is still there. You're going to have to get a good hard bath in to get rid of that.
This is uniquely terrible.
Thicket says to absolutely nobody.
Just die.
The spirit of Bastion Parker appears to be like, ew, what the fuck? And then disappears.
Oh.
What do you do now?
Navigate. Alright. I got a spell for this. Fuck. Shit, I didn't prepare it. And even if I did prepare it, doesn't work like that. Can we go north? Like, okay. Are we still out of time with Bastion Parker? Is that still a thing we're fucking doing?
Oh, we should go. Probably go find Bastion.
Yeah, but I thought like we're out of sync with her or something like that, you know?
These last few days have been a blur.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
I missed a fucking finger. I point out the fact that I'm missing part of my fucking finger. Oh, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, I forgot about that.
By the fucking way, I am legitimately shocked you turned on Brave Walker there. I thought you were going to go for it, and you were gonna go fucking kill me.
I'm still shocking myself.
Yeah.
And I... if you bring that up again, I might rethink my decision to not kill you. So just...
I mean, I personally just commit. I'll just say one personal thing. I think that was like, do we have like time right now? Let's just start walking that way, and I point in in.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
rolling
follow.
a 1d8.
I'm just gonna
1d8.
follow wherever you go.
I'm gonna point in a northeast, so west.
That
I
is
point in a
solidly
6.
west.
I point in a western direction, and I hope that's not the direction the saber-tooths went.
That is actually not the same direction that the RNA went. I'm
The
assuming you
RNA,
meant
sorry,
the
the RNA. Also, just in general, the RNA way. Yeah, let's just go that way. And I point, and we can have this discussion as we talk. Let's hike and walk. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. And as we walk, can we try to obfuscate our trail? Is that possible?
Like hide your trail behind you?
Hide our trail behind us, yeah.
Well, somewhat lucky for you, depending on what perspective you take, it actually begins snowing pretty heavily.
Ooh. Fuck. Terrible and bad.
So at least your trail is obfuscated.
Yeah, okay. I imagine as like the wind is howling, snow is falling, we are hiking. I'm just gonna say, look, I think we were just stuck in like a rock and a hard places, right?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that entire situation, we're just stuck in a rock, like a really big fucking rock and a really big fucking hard place. And we didn't have much of a choice to go between either way.
Yeah, it was not great circumstances.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I'm still wondering if I made the right decision.
I mean, do you want to weigh those two right now? I feel like we could.
Yeah.
One hand,
They're my people.
crazy extreme maniacs want to remove everyone who isn't them from this continent. Number 2, extremely crazy maniacs who want to work with bad people on the continent.
Aye, but those maniacs are my family. They're my people. And I've been gone for 20 years and I didn't even know it.
I'm sorry, which maniac are we talking about?
The Nuntan.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the saber-tooth, your friend, old friend, who knows about your past.
If I could even believe him. They captured us.
Yeah, they did, and they were really big assholes about it.
They
And
were.
I'm pretty sure they were out to kill Nonton too. If they won, then they got the fucking Soul of Frost.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Do you want an honest answer from me?
Aye, let's hear it.
I whip out. Do I still have any of this? I whip out one of my last tins of City of Ships rum. Spare not to fucking think most of the time, and just let it happen.
That smells like good rum.
Yeah, I know. I paid a pretty penny for it, and we're gonna just finish this. Like, we're gonna finish this. Make a what?
Make a deception check. You didn't pay for it at all.
I did not. Oh, 21.
What do you think, Thicket? Does that beat your perception DC?
Probably.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
However, I'm not going to comment on it.
Continue then.
Yeah. We split. I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna split the entire tin of this stuff as we walk. If you want it.
Aye,
Thicket.
hand it over.
That is the sound of a man who is depressed. God damn. Well, as you drink and walk and continue just trudging through the snow, you're doing that for a while. You're doing that for days. What are you doing to keep yourselves alive and busy?
How many
Aside
days
from
is it? 'Cause
drinking,
I'm running out of rations, man. Not gonna lie. We're gonna have
How
to
many
do some
rations
really
do you
bad.
have?
I don't know how to count these. I have 2 out of 5. I have 5 ration total. Like 5 rations total.
So,
And I have
if you have 5 bundles of rations,
yeah, 5 bundles, I think, yeah.
so each of those has 5 days in it.
Oh, thank God.
So the
Okay.
2 out of 5 means you have 2 left in that one. So you currently have 22 servings of food left.
Okay, we got this. Okay. Okay. I will use 2 servings of it. How do I remove a serving?
If you go into the settings of it, the edit item button, and then details.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then
Details,
uses.
there it is. Okay. How many? So I have 2 days technically, right?
You've used, so
If
that's
1 day. Yeah,
2
That's
uses.
2
So if you're
days.
feeding
Yeah,
both of
2
you with it,
uses.
then
So,
yeah,
okay.
and that's it. Then you can just delete that
That's
one.
okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. 5 out of 5. Delete that one. Okay. That's our day.
So what do you do at night when the cold gets that much worse? And Wyatt, you start to your beard is freezing. Literally
forgot I have a
freezing.
I forgot I have a
your
fucking
mutton
goatee.
chops.
My
No, you don't even have
massive
a
mutton
goatee. You
chops.
have mutton
Yeah,
chops.
mutton chops.
Your
Yeah.
chops are freezing. Like
Okay,
they've
he's completely
actually
bald.
frozen solid.
Oh, I don't suppose you have a fucking way to sleep tonight. Not out in the fucking cold.
I guess could we make could I summon Cranberry and have him make a little fire for us?
With what fuel?
Believe it or
He's
not,
got the
I have the bag full of coal with me.
Oh my god, you
oh.
I've also got unusual liquid in this bag.
do. Oh,
The nature
What
of this
is that?
liquid is unclear. I don't remember where we got this.
hold on, let me look. I hopefully wrote it down somewhere. I actually don't remember where you got that.
Do you know what it does at least?
Oh, I know what it is, but I don't
Oh,
know where
okay.
you got that.
Oh my god.
Where the hell did you get that thing? Do you want to try to identify it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Make a recall knowledge check of your choice.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to make this survival. Because I want to see if it matches any sort of like. Actually, I'm going to make it nature. Just like figure out, what is. Is this artificial? Is it like natural? Like what is it? That's a 27.
27. So you give it a quick little taste, and you might not remember where it came from, but as it sort of rolls down your tongue, you realize that it's almost as if you're suddenly like it's as if you realize you're sort of starting to glow a little bit. And as Cranberry sort of is next to you, you can see like this glow almost trying to spread to him, and the same for Wyatt, as Wyatt sort of like brushes up against you, can see almost as if, well, you can't see, you sort of feel almost as if like tiny flames are licking off of your arm and towards him.
Oh my gosh.
You believe this
Don't
is a
panic,
potion
you're on
of
fire.
This appears to be a potion of fire retaliation.
Now, question: am I on fire?
Yeah, you look like it.
Huh. Good to know.
Do you feel like you're on fire? You seem awfully calm about it.
You know, I believe it or not, this is pretty normal for me.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, you now have a lesser potion of fire retaliation. And you and Cranberry use your coal to make a little blaze. Which
Alright.
is enough to keep you warm, at least for a little while.
So, what time is it now, roughly?
It's gotten to be pretty darn dark, so it's probably close to like 8 or 9 at night.
So, what's the plan for the morning?
I mean, I can do a stream message right now and see if yeah, I will do a fucking dream message right now. It's a good idea. I'm gonna cast dream message.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it to our dearest friend Bastion Parker.
All right.
The way you framed that made it sound like it was going to go to someone else at first, and I was like, who else is he going to contact?
Thumb.
Elizabeth Cloudville, you're a fucking asshole, you know? I fucking hate you, you bitch. Alright? I'm gonna sit here and just swear at you for the rest of the night. No.
Well, that could be really funny.
I am, you know,
All
why it's
140 words that I get with this spell are gonna be fuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you the most awful shit possible, alright? I'm gonna go for the details of pancreatic cancer, alright? And I hope you just go all the way. I'm gonna explain to you the details of how you fix a testicular, what is that? Testicular torsion. Yeah, how do you fix it, right? You're not gonna be happy about it. I just remembered, if I did do that, this is what the first character I ever had in your campaign did once.
Did he?
Yeah, remember he sung like "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet Boys.
Oh my god, I completely forgot that he did that.
Remember that?
Oh my
To the
god.
main villain too. That was hilarious.
That wasn't
Anyway.
even the main villain. You guys never even met the main villain. Never
Oh
mind. That's a whole other story.
That's
for
a whole
different
other
day.
story. That's canon to this. But by the way, that's still canon right now. The main villain still is out there.
That's a different universe. That was a Forgotten Realms campaign. So
Yeah, but isn't like the Blades for Hire here too? Anyway,
the audience doesn't know that.
Yeah, we all do. Okay, no comment.
The audience
Oh.
knows what Blades for Hire is.
The audience will hear about that on a Talking Dice Jail episode someday, I'm sure.
Someday. I will contact Bastion Parker, and Wyatt's gonna say, bad things happened. Made enemies out of Elizabeth Cloudvale, Sabertooth Raiders, literally all of them. The RNA, specifically Brave Walker, we really pissed him off. He wants the Soul of Frost. You meet any of them, do not trust any of them. Period. I still got a few extra words on this, so I'm gonna just completely talk about what happened and what's going on, and Wyatt's just gonna talk about what the fuck just happened.
Now,
What does
Bastion.
he get?
How far does he get, actually? Probably not terribly. 150 words. Yeah, you get through, like, the basics in a minute.
Yeah, okay. I can live with that.
So, Wyatt, you feel the message has been sent. And Bastion, You receive that message the second the heart shuts up.
Oh boy.
Did that wake you up?
Yeah.
You bolt upright, sweating profusely.
I'm gonna reach out and shake Dawn Caller awake.
What? What is
Just got
it?
a dream message from Wyatt,
From who?
the doctor fellow.
Oh, that little
I'm so
shite.
glad. I'm so glad you didn't call me the little one. I thank you. Thank you.
He's alive. Wait, that means he's alive.
They're both alive.
Okay, that's good.
She like
really managed
rubs
to
her
piss
eyes.
off your father.
Okay, that's not so great. But you know what?
And
They managed to
The
survive.
Cloudveils,
You know
and
what? That
maybe the
that-
Sabertooths as well.
Well, one of those things. There's a bit of a descending order there, and frankly, my father's the worst. I think so. You know what?
Probably. Where
All
are
right.
we?
We are currently maybe a day or two to the south of.
Hold on, I'm trying to orient where you would be right now. Actually,
One has to orient the map.
I think, if I'm reading the stars correctly, then we're probably a few days south of Rock.
And do you know where they were? Roughly?
Not really. I think they were fairly close to Yagwal. But that's really all I've gotten.
If I send them a message, what do they need to know?
Well, I suppose tell him to go to Rock if they can. If they've made an enemy of Elizabeth, then that's probably the safest place for them to be.
I'll tell them to make their way to Rock and meet us there.
All right. Is that
I'm gonna
everything?
cast... Huh?
Is that everything?
At the current moment, I'll let you know if more horrors appear in my dreams.
All right. Sounds good.
at this point, she's basically already back to sleep.
Alright. I'm going to dream message the bloke himself, Wyatt. Glad to hear you chaps are alive. Don Calder came to find me and tell me that the chief went crazy, so glad to hear we're not allied with him. We're a couple days south of Rock. Make your way there, we'll meet you, and we can come up with the next move. I said
Why-
it and I go back to bed.
All right.
All right. Wyatt, you received that message.
I translate it out to Ficket.
Thicket, you have now
Okay.
also received that message.
Right, well. Good to know Bastion's alive.
Yep.
Let's get moving then. Well,
How do we get
and-
there? Where
That's a-
where the fuck are we?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I don't think we're going anywhere until we know where we are, honestly.
Now, using my knowledge of the wilderness and of the snow, can I tell by the snow which region of the tundra we're in. Like if there are any like variations in like the consistency or the wetness of snow between regions. Is there anything
Travel check.
that I can glean from the snow? That's a nat 20.
Oof. Okay,
Oh,
nat 20
yes.
for a total of 30. So you
I know my
sort
coordinates.
of feel the snow for a minute, and it's cold, solid, almost like a solid sheet of ice, like maybe 2 inches thick. This kind of a crust most often happens in the northerly regions, close to home, actually.
We're somewhere in the north, near Crochel, actually. Or I guess Yogwell now.
Hey, you want to go visit an old friend? That'd be funny.
Huh.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Let's Did Vashin say
Frost.
where she is?
She's 2 days south of. I fucking forgot the name. I'm sorry.
Rock.
Rock.
Okay. Do I know where that is relative to Yogwell?
You have never heard of a place called Rock?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're a man at a time.
Wyatt, however, you would be fairly aware of Rock. It is the westernmost settlement on the Awen River. It is also
Do you
the,
remember?
Yeah, it is the settlement where actually you remember that Morgrim has been living prior to this whole mess.
It's. I translate that over to Fickett and I say, do you know where the fucking river is, at least from where we are? Is it south? I imagine it's south.
Do I know where the river is?
Probably south.
Okay. Aye, it's south. Yeah, it's south.
Alright. If
So
it's
south we
south,
go.
then. Yeah, it's south we go, I guess.
Oh, and just real quick, are we considered having rested for the night?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
No, Wyatt woke himself and you up for this
Gotcha.
conversation.
Right, so here's the question. Do we go south now? Or do we go in the morning?
we go in the morning. I'm going back to sleep. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, hey, we're on the same page.
Let's go to bed.
Good night.
Okay. So, all three of you awaken in the morning, alive, and I hesitate to say well, but definitely alive. Wyatt, as you wake up, it appears that during your slumber, well, there's a lot of blood everywhere.
Yes.
It appears that something maybe tried to sneak up on you, and Cranberry has ripped it to pieces.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a fucking problem.
It is completely unidentifiable what this thing was. And Thicket, you were not woken up for this.
Am I still asleep?
Sure, I would say Wyatt wakes up maybe a little bit earlier than you.
I think we're sleeping too heavily, Fickett. I kick him awake.
Oh. Wait, what?
You see that?
What's up? Hang on. Yeah.
You awake yet?
Aye,
That!
aye.
I pointed the giant track mark of gore and flesh and
Which, of
ground
course-
meat, I'd imagine.
The blind
Brother.
man cannot see.
Brother.
Right. There's a large pile of gore, and I think Cranberry just destroyed whatever thing was out here that tried to sneak up on us.
Ah. I see.
No, you don't see. We just went over this.
No, I know. I guess I'd like to feel around the gut, see if I can identify what it was.
Ow.
Well, you already got vomit on me, alright? This is...
By the way, do we rest up? Do we have we
Yes,
rested?
you are fully rested now.
Oh, God.
I'm not. I should totally take presentation to do that.
Am I
but
still wounded?
I figure.
Yes.
I'm gonna redo my spells.
So Thicket, you feel around to try to figure out what this was. And you might as well just be making snowballs. There's nothing. No fur,
haven't
no
a clue.
teeth, just blood.
This is, Huh.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. Did a pretty good job. I'm fucking happy that I'm not eaten alive right now.
Aye, you know, it's quite a good job. It's what it is. And, well, I guess thank you, Cranberry, for protecting us. Shall we, get moving south?
Let's walk.
then?
Yeah.
Okay. And Bastion, as you awaken,
Yes.
sunlight streams through the tent. You look over, and Dawncaller is nowhere to be seen, with the tent flaps waving open in the wind.
Very quickly get out of the tent and start looking around, trying to locate her.
You very quickly hop out of the tent, and there is Dawncaller, having made a new fire, seemingly making a pot of coffee. Real coffee, not frost coffee, real coffee. Judging by the smell, at least.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna take over making whatever breakfast thing she has.
Hi. If there's one thing I know how to make, it's coffee, alright? I've gotten pretty darn good at that.
Well, we have to eat other things with the coffee, generally.
Do we? Do we really?
I keep
Alright.
being told it's a biological necessity.
Alright, fine, if you
yes,
insist.
it is.
Is that my liver?
That was your liver.
All
right.
Rum in there. That's a good start to your day.
I think you should take a piss first before you do anything else.
So what do you propose we eat then, Bastion?
Well, what ingredients do you have?
Ingredients?
Magic food it is. I have a spell for this. I know I have a spell for this. I just need to...
All food, baby. Use all food. Actually, you have to use all food, eat your sword.
I'm gonna cast create food.
Aw.
Okay. You create food, enough food to feed 6 medium creatures for a day. So you make bland and unappealing but nourishing food.
It's probably oatmeal, to be honest.
It is the blandest oatmeal you've ever tasted in your life.
It's
We cook better than
water.
this when we have
Oh, what do you
magically sourced
mean?
ingredients.
This is so, really divine.
I don't need this from a woman who didn't add salt to beans.
Listen, I never said I was a good cook.
No, you didn't, which is why I was going to take over, but apparently we don't have any rations or anything.
Well, we do have more beans, but apparently you don't like my beans.
We don't salt them.
Well, I don't have salt. How am I supposed to salt the beans if I don't have salt?
Well, now we have nutritional mush.
And how delicious that nutritional mush is. Truly.
About the same as... the
Could
beans
not
would have been.
imagine anything better than Nutrimush. You should really sell that, you know? Nutrimush by Basham Park.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, I bet it had to do the real rounds over in Gallanad. They love that
Yeah,
there.
I'll open a shack where I sell nutritional mush to the citizens of
yes.
Gallanad.
Perfect. Absolutely bang up idea, honestly.
We'd be run out of town.
Well, you did kill the Hermanthines. So, you know
You're
what?
right,
I
they
think
do owe me. They owe
they'll
me
give
eating
you
my nutritional mush.
they'll give you a fair shake at the very least. Maybe just have like a little condiment bar on the side.
Oh, what condiment would you recommend on this?
Oh, I don't know anything. What's that stuff that I've heard? It's imported. It's red. It's a little sweet, little
Ketchup?
tangy. I think that's what they called it. Yes. That'd go great on this, I bet. Oh yes, I can imagine it now. Just the sliminess with the mush would really it would bind it together with that little bit of extra oomph that it really needs.
Alright, I'll leave all of the cooking to you until we get to rock, and then we can pay some
thank
other idiot to do it.
I am fully in support of that, honestly. Fully in support. I've not
Clearly,
actually had to
we are
cook for
not.
myself in years. So, yeah.
We're not meant for it.
Truly not, clearly not meant for it at all. So you finish your Nutrimush. And Don Collar very quickly breaks down camp. Fitting everything into one bag. Which she then slings over her shoulder. All right then, up this way we go.
Just follow along.
All right, you do indeed follow along. Probably around 2 days or so, depending on if we walk through the night. Which I'm perfectly happy to do. But I get the feeling you'll probably want to sleep at some point or another.
You not sleep?
It depends.
Right, well, the sooner we get there, the better chance we have of intercepting the others before horrible things come, so
Right then, through the night we go.
through the night.
So, you and Don Collar continue walking and walking and walking. What do you talk about, if anything, during this period of time?
Imagine we would tell stories from the incidents of the travel we had. Oh, I tell her that I ran into what's his bucket again.
What's his bucket? Oh, right, yes. Your mummified friend.
Yeah,
Sinar.
yeah, that's his bucket.
Really? I had forgotten all about Sonara almost. I feel terrible.
Yes, well, I don't think I'll be running into him again in this life, so...
Ah, well, that's probably okay. He's all crumbly and such. Kept talking about weird moon things.
Yes. I don't think much has changed on that front, but,
Aye.
you know.
Oh, well. Alright. And, Wyatt and Thicket. Would the two of you be traveling through the night as well? Or would you be stopping to sleep?
That's a good question. I feel like we might be honking some shoes.
Yeah, I agree.
Gotta preserve our energy.
Okay.
I love the phrase honking some shoes.
Oh, I use it all the time.
That's 2 meals out, 2 days of food out, right?
Yes, that's another 2 meals.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
So, yeah, Bastion, as you get to your first night, damn are you tired. And Dawncaller is somehow just keeps on going and going and going.
I'm a stubborn asshole, so I'm not gonna say sleep. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay. Make a fortitude save. Actually, you know what? Right now I'm going to call it a will save.
Oh, a will save.
So we'll just add your bonus to that 15.
15 plus 14, 29.
29. Okay. Yeah, you will yourself to keep on going. You feel like you have to prove yourself a little bit here. Am I incorrect in saying that?
Oh no, that's totally it.
Got to prove you can hang. So, yeah, you follow Dawncaller through the night, and as the sun rises, your eyes feel like they're about to fall out of your head, and your face just feels all droopy, and you're really struggling to keep your eyes open, but you're pushing on through. Dawncaller turns. She looks like she's maybe gotten a little bit of sleep starting to creep up on her. All right. We're getting closer. Sorry, I'm getting a little bushed. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great.
Yeah, how are you now?
Don't even feel it.
Oh, that's so great. We can probably pick up the pace then, can't we?
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
And if I told you that it might be a decent idea to stop for breakfast, you absolutely hate that idea.
I mean,
To stop and take a break and have a little water, have a little coffee.
I would never want to prevent you from taking a break that you feel that you need.
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to prevent you from taking a break you feel you need.
I mean, if it's important to you, we can stop.
Oh, no. Truly, I could do without.
Well, in that case, we can just keep going.
Oh, we can. All right, then. Keep on going, we shall. If you change your mind, just, let me know if it's the right time to do so for you. She says with a massive smirk.
She's gonna keep hiking.
So, you do in fact keep on going. And Wyatt and Thicket, you continue doing the same on your end. Things are fairly uneventful. The snow
No other
has
animal got
subsided.
murdered?
Actually, no. Things are pretty extremely quiet, at least for the first or for the next night. The following night, Wyatt, you wake up at one point, and Cranberry is gone.
Oh.
That's frightening.
Just completely gone.
Cranberry's gone.
Huh? What do you mean?
Her damn sentry's gone. Do you know where he is?
He's still there.
Is he still there?
As Thicket says that, you look back up, and yeah, he's right there.
The fuck's happening?
You're okay. Just go back to sleep.
Fucking seeing things right now?
Probably.
Fuck prayers, just seeing. Am I fucking seeing things right now?
You rub your eyes, and Cranberry is gone again.
Are you playing a fucking prank on me?
Haunting.
I'm not doing anything to you.
I wrap a snowball and I throw it to the area where I last saw Cranberry.
Roll to hit. We'll call this an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike, range 2.
That's a mistake.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a critical fumble.
Yeah, that was a 1, yes. What was-
Range, snap string. Okay, so that does nothing. Damn, unfortunate.
I
The
snapped my
snowball
tendon.
crumbles in your hand.
Fuck. Fuck, I'm going back to bed. If I die, I fucking die.
As the snowball crumbles and you look back up after trying to sort of pull it back together, Cranberry's back again.
Nope,
sort of
not gonna fucking
staring
think
at
about
you.
that. Not gonna think about it. You're creeping me out. Good work. Bye-bye.
Oh, he would creep you out, wouldn't he? That would be the kind of thing to freak you out, Wyatt.
God
wouldn't
fucking damn it.
Ah!
Only Wyatt hears this.
Wyatt actually does scream like a little girl.
Thicket does not hear this. Thicket does not hear this scream. And Wyatt, you look back up, and Cranberry now has Jontique's face.
Oh, fuck.
That's fucking
What are you here
horrifying.
for? What are you here for, huh?
Oh, as usual, I am here to see how the story is playing out, to get the perspective of the characters.
It was made a really fucking interesting dramatic choice, didn't we, back there?
Very interesting indeed, honestly. I was not expecting it. And yet I am so impressed. This, pièce de résistance of what Jontique is looking for. This is real drama, the real narrative that I strive to find. Huh?
Cool. So you're gonna fucking give us a riddle and a cool item, or are you just gonna disappear again?
Riddles. Oh no, I do not have need for that kind of game. However, I do have another game for you to play. What comes next? Huh? What is your next goal? The RNA owns this land, and what says that they don't know exactly where you are? And the Cloud Veils own everything the RNA do not? So what are you going to do? You are now hunted by everyone who owns everything. I am
That's a
so
good
very
fucking
curious.
question.
What will the great Wyatt excommunicate do?
It's a great fucking question of us because winging it for the past how long has it been? Like month, 2 months? Yeah, I've just been winging it. If I was with the mate, no, we probably just like go south as possible, catch a ship, maybe go somewhere nice. Your passage is good. Actually, no, I strike that. It's not very good right now.
And what is
I don't
stopping
know.
you? What is stopping you from such an escape? A daring escape?
I got fucking a family now, so you know that's gotta go for me. I got a spiritual calling to fuck shit up here in Solar, so you know that's what I'm gonna do until I hopefully not die. Also, I kind of want to see Elizabeth Cloudville killed. That's another thing, but that's a different fucking story because she's a dick.
Very interesting indeed. Jontique is gone.
Pickett.
What is it?
I just had a conversation with Gentique.
Thicket, as Wyatt says this, you roll over and you see Gentique. In where Wyatt's voice is coming from is instead Gentil's face.
Oh. Hi.
Now this is so dramatic, huh? What a true event you are experiencing, huh? What a choice you have made. Betraying your people, or was it really a betrayal, huh? I'm very curious. Very curious your motivations here, my friend.
Well, you can stay curious, because I'm not in the mood to talk about this. Least of all with you, Mr. Martin.
Is that so? Is that so? Oh, how terrible, Sikat. How terrible. How could you be so mean to your old friend Gentique Le Matimo? Deprive him of his only pleasure, of your story. Oh! Brings a tear to my eye. Oh. Well then, I guess I will. And I suppose that means you don't want anything that Gentique would have to tell you, hmm?
What does Gentique have to tell me?
Oh, no. You don't want to hear what Gentique has to say about the solution to all of your problems. Oh, no. You don't want to hear what Gentique has to say. You're not in the mood.
What is it you want, Gentique?
Oh, I want to see this story play out. I want to see the narrative. That is all Gentique ever has wanted. But no, Siket is so on the offense today. Huh. Truly sad. And to think I was about to tell you exactly how to prevent this whole mess from getting into a bigger snowball. From telling you exactly how you can use this solar frost to prevent anything bad from ever happening. To
And you'll tell me
perhaps bring
this.
safety to this altar and to everyone else.
Yes, I get what you're playing at. You're saying that you'll tell me that if I tell you how I'm feeling.
I could. But no. You said you are not in the mood. And Gentique respects the word no. Gentique is gone.
I hate him.
He's a consent king.
That nasty bastard. Oh, when I get my hands on him, I'm gonna make that. Wait, do you remember when we found that little pile of viscera on the ground? I want to say yesterday, or however long ago it's been at this point, because the days are just blending together. I'm gonna make that look like a little puddle on the ground when I got me hands on Gentique.
Why? You don't know what Thicket is talking about.
I mean, I believe you just had a fucking conversation with Gentique.
Who's Gentique?
So,
Why? You don't know who this Gentique person is.
what? Fuck
You
you
don't-
talking about, Pickett?
Oh.
The hell's you on? What? Look, I'm gonna go back to fucking. I don't know why you woke me up.
He's the weird guy, the masked man who's been stalking us. And
Bane.
who's Bane?
The masked man. The mercenary.
I see. Okay.
One of you gets to stay on my plane. I'm sorry.
They did not care who I was until I put on the mask.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fine. They didn't fly so good. Anyway, back to the moment. The masked man.
Yes.
He said the masked man. Look, I don't know why the fuck you woke me up. It's middle of the fucking night. I'm fucking freezing my ass off here. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about either. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Good night.
Wyatt is pissed that Pickett would just wake him up and just tell him about this weird thing or whatever the hell was he doing.
Mm-hmm. And the next morning, upon waking, Wyatt, you remember your encounter with Gentique. What you don't remember is telling Thicket you don't know who Gentique is.
Pickett fucking saw Gentique last night.
No, the fuck.
Who's
you did
Gentique? Who's Gentique?
not. Sorry, did you say something?
Yo, fucking Gentique, Lemon or whatever the fuck his name is.
Sorry, did you say something about a lemon tree?
Yeah, no, the guy, the masked man.
Ben?
Stay in character. No, the fucking the masked mercenary. Fine, no, not that fucking guy. It's him. It's the clown guy with the mask, and he speaks in that weird French accent. You know what French is, right? The word we came up with.
No.
Oh fuck!
Thicket, you know exactly what French is.
Oh wait, yes, I
Yeah,
know
it's-
exactly what.
It's what you
French
call
is.
It's what you guys have been calling things that are completely unexplainable.
Yeah, that's what we call things that are completely unexplainable.
Yes, okay, that's a step in the right fucking direction. This guy, all right, John Teak. Do you know who John Teak is right now?
No.
Fuck. That sounds exactly what something he'd fucking do.
I haven't the slightest what you're talking about.
Neither of you actually have any idea what you've been talking about. You don't really know why you're staring at each other right now, actually.
Have we started the fire?
What's a fire?
It's actually the morning, so the fire is firmly out.
Oh, the fire rises?
Who are you? Who am I?
Fire.
Oh, actually, I don't remember my name. I just remembered that.
This is correct. You don't remember your name.
Who am I?
Where? Okay. I take out I take out the card. I take out our standard index card and I walk him through his naming scheme. It's our morning routine now.
It's that like 51st dates like videotape.
Yeah. Can you imagine you pull the videotape? You might not know what's happened, but my name is Pickett. And every morning I forget my name.
And after that, you continue on with your journey. With both of you remembering that you had your conversations with Gentique, and fully under the impression that you've talked to each other about it.
John T just played a massive prank on us, didn't he?
When doesn't he?
Yeah.
So back to Bastion and Dawncaller. The two of you continue trudging through the snow for another full day and night. No breaks at all.
Yeah.
Make a fortitude save.
It's a 20.
20? You are so goddamn determined, Bastion. You don't care how tired you get, how much you're slowing down. You are going to make it through this. You are going to prove whatever it is you're trying to prove. Dawncaller turns around as the sun begins to set. Hi, how you doing back there? Still, you've been a little quiet. Still doing all right?
Doing great.
Are you sure? Says Gentique,
Oh.
who has replaced Dawncollar's face. And when I say replaced Dawncollar's face, I mean an entire full-size Gentique has sprouted from Dawncollar's face.
Just, classically horrific.
Yeah.
That's new. I don't think you've done this before.
Oh, or have I? Or perhaps it is something that has happened again.
You might be right. I'm tired.
You are very tired, I see that. And why is it that you are wearing yourself out like this? I must know the motivation. It feels quite foolish not to stop and rest, even for a moment. Especially when you could be losing your senses, huh? Think of all of the signs that you could be missing right now because you are so tired and your perception is dulled.
Doesn't make any sense. I don't want to lose. I don't want to have to say I'm tired and we need to rest. I've definitely already lost the rest of this conversation.
And losing is quite challenging for you as someone who has lost everything at least once already, huh? Bastian Parker, what to do with you? What are your goals here? I must know. I am so curious. What is it that your heart desires from the future?
The damn continent. Bring her with me. Not be fucking terrified. That would be nice.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? It really would be. And what if Gentique told you that he could make all of that happen?
That's the cost.
Oh, there is no cost. You simply have to do what you are already doing. Or even better, you have to do what Dawncaller is telling you to do. You have to follow through with your goals that she has presented you with to destroy the Soul Frost.
Do you know how to destroy the Soul Frost?
Of course I do. But the narrative would be so much more interesting if I had to witness you figure that out for yourselves.
Can you tell me where I have to go to figure it out?
Bastien Parker. I cannot tell you. And unfortunately, Sickett says that he's not in the mood. So I suppose that is information that we'll simply have to wait. I suppose you will simply have to investigate yourself. Oh, what a shame. Oh, truly. Sickett has hurt Zontik's feelings so much.
Jerk couldn't even get us the information.
No, he could not.
They
The
should have given him
information.
the stone.
The information that I can give you, however, is that you are going to have a very interesting few days.
Well,
Bastion? Bastion, are you
what?
alright?
You remember that French bloke?
No?
It's a long story. We should take a rest.
Really? Okay. Alright. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm proud of you for admitting you needed to take a second. Good on you. Not like it took you almost collapsing on your feet or anything like that.
Oh, I'm just suggesting it because you look tired, and I'd be a real jerk if I kept you walking in this state.
She chuckles, claps you on the back, which almost knocks you over, and she lays out her bedroll on the ground. Why don't you just take a lie down for a moment?
You insist if it'll make you feel better.
Oh, but it truly would. But only, of course, if you need to.
I lay down on the bedroll.
You lay down on the bedroll, and your head doesn't even hit the pillow before you are out like a light. The next morning, you all continue your journeys, stomping through the snow. Another light snow begins from the clouds. Clouds are actually darkening the sky quite a bit today. As you all smell the water.
What do you mean the water?
You smell the water as a town comes into view. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ooh!
As you all approach Rock. So, Thicket, how are you feeling?
Terrified. I want to kill just somebody. I don't remember who, but somebody.
You fully remember who Gentique is now at this
I
point.
want to kill Gentique Lamatimo violently.
And Wyatt, how are you feeling?
Wyatt is confused, pissed, and just angry in general.
And Bastion, how are you feeling?
So gay, so stupid.
Your left toe is like, come on, you can do it.
And how are we all feeling as players?
So gay, so stupid.
Good fucking lord. And Colby and Yono, how are you two feeling?
Not crazy. That was interesting. Just getting away in the RP. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
That was fun stuff. I didn't think we were going to get away for a second there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Wyatt firmly almost projectile vomited into the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, really.
Yeah, honestly. Like a fireworks display.
Baby, you're fine.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
you're just
what?
looking out in a field
I can't
and then
believe-
all of a
wait.
sudden like a thing of projectile vomit just shoots up.
I cannot believe we actually got the Bane posting in an episode of Soul of Frost. Fuck. What the hell's wrong with us?
Not the Bane posting.
No
God
comment?
fucking
many
damn it.
We want to give a special shout out to our first member on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. It really means the world.